keep it real and be yourself. Let's get into this video. And for today's video, we're going to be talking about being selfish and how being selfish is actually something that you need. You need to be able to be selfish because everybody has wants. Everybody wants something. And if you want something, it's because you don't have it, right? You don't want anything that you already have. No. If I want something, I do not have it, and I have a desire to obtain it. So what I have to do, I had to put in some type of effort, some type of work to gain the things I want, right? And the actions that I need to do to gain it can be seen as selfish. But I'm trying to tell you it's okay to be selfish, right? Like, for example, if you're trying to improve on how you eat, right? You might have a little bit too much weight on you, might just want to be more healthier. The choices of where you are going to eat are going to be more challenging depending on your diet than an average person who will put anything into their belly without regard of if it's healthy or not, just the fact that it's food and they're hungry. So because you care more about something and you're willing to put in more effort, you know what I'm saying, to get what you want, you will have to be more selfish. As in, if you guys only have, if McDonald's is 5 minutes away, but the spot like Chipotle is 15 minutes away, and everybody wants McDonald's, you're probably not going to find what you want at McDonald's. So you might have to be like, listen, I'm trying to eat better, right? I'm trying to be disciplined. So unfortunately, can we go to Chipotle, right? It's 15 minutes away, 10 minutes away from McDonald's. I know everybody wants McDonald's, but I'm trying to do this for me. So please, can we do it? Now, some people are going to be like, oh my God, he's so selfish, right? He's trying, the majority, or we want to go somewhere, but he wants to go somewhere because he's, you know what I'm saying, because of himself, right? He wants to go there to, not necessarily they'll look at it as, you want to improve yourself, so like, because that would be stupid. It'd be like, oh, he's trying to improve himself and try to eat healthy. Look at him. Like, no one's gonna, you know what I'm saying? No one's thinking like that. They're going to think in a way where it's like, oh my God, he's only thinking about himself in this situation. Like, everybody wants to go here, he wants to go here. That's all they're going to be thinking about, right? Because again, they don't care as much as you do. So they're not going to care to really think about why you're going there. And if you're not someone who explains yourself, then it's just going to be also more unfortunate for the situation, because you won't need to, you shouldn't explain yourself on every situation, right? Not everyone needs to understand, you know what I'm saying? And for the situation, right, let me get back on track. For this situation, you are being selfish, but it's to better yourself, right? Because you care about yourself. You have a want, desire, and you're trying to get it. So some people will be like, okay, he's selfish. But then some other people that actually care about you will take that extra effort and notice, oh, he's trying to eat healthy, and maybe that rubs off on them, right? That rubs off on them. They're like, okay, bet, let's go to Chipotle. I'm also, maybe I should try and, you know what I'm saying, watch what I eat, right? Eat a little bit healthier, right? So with that being said, some people will see it as selfish. Some people will actually be encouraged by how selfish your selfish acts, and want to better themselves based off of what you want to do and how you want to better yourself. So it can be actually good. I just want to say, if you are selfish, at least be considerate, right? If you're selfish and considerate, you can look at everything. You can look at everything as in the situation that you're putting yourself in to better yourself, and what it will do to affect other people. So in the situation for McDonald's, you realize like, okay, it might cost a little bit more gas. So you might be like, okay, I'm considerate. So I'll be like, you know, I can pay for the extra gas because I know it's a little bit farther, or be like, yo, I can pay for your meal. I know it's a little farther. It might not be what you want. You know what I'm saying? And I know Chipotle's out the way, so you can compensate, right? because you know you're doing a little bit more. Now, you don't necessarily have to do this, right? Because personally, I use this as an opportunity, right? You can use this as an opportunity to really see who cares for you. Who cares for you, who thinks about you, who's willing to put the extra effort to maybe understand why you make the decisions you make. And not everyone's gonna do this, but that's perfectly fine because it's more about the people that are willing to take that extra step forward and really think and be like, why is he doing this? Like, maybe somebody makes a selfish act and then you realize, oh, they're being selfish because that's how they were raised. They didn't know better. Or maybe they were selfish because maybe they were in a rush and they didn't think about it. Or maybe they forgot. So it wasn't necessarily selfish. It was just like, or maybe, again, like in this situation I'm trying to give you, maybe they're trying to better themselves, become a better person, and they need to do this because that's what they're trying to be disciplined in, and take that as something that you can, an opportunity to help this person out. You know what I'm saying? Because helping people out is going to make connections down the road that are going to last a lifetime, man. If you really try and take the steps to understand someone and understand the ways that they're trying to better themselves, they will admire that tenfold because not that much people put in the effort. And even putting in that little effort just to understand why he's going to Chipotle, and then maybe even co-signing on it and being like, I want to eat better because of you. You inspire me. Also, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just good energy all around. We making each other better, and it's just a good circle to be around. If someone is trying to better themselves, you always want to be around those people, because if they're trying to better themselves, they can push you to better yourself automatically without trying. In that Chipotle example, the person was not trying to better other people around him, not at all. He was trying to better himself. But when people see you bettering yourself, they have two options. They can co-sign, like I said before, and be like, dang, really think about it. Dang, have the awareness. Be like, yo, am I eating good for myself? Do I want to be healthy? And am I willing to put the effort in like him? You know what I'm saying? You can definitely choose what degree of effort in. Maybe I don't want to be as fit, but eat a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Watch what I eat sometimes. Might not eat McDonald's as much as I usually do. So bettering yourself has stages, and everyone's at different levels, and everybody desires different levels. So it's okay to maybe not want as much as the next man, but just, you know what I'm saying, want to better yourself just in general. Or you can go the other way, which you look at a situation and you see that someone's selfish and you don't put the effort in. So you only see what's on the surface. And usually when you only see stuff on the surface and you look at it as selfish, it can put just a negative mood on you, because you look at that person in a negative way. And when you look at somebody in a negative way, that's going to ruin your mood. You're going to look at them in a negative way. Next time you see them, instantly you could be smiling, having a good time. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, he's so selfish. Like, it's gonna ruin your whole mood. And you don't need anybody to ruin your mood. You're not a puppet. You don't let other people you don't let other people's presence and who they are affect how you feel in any situation. No, we control ourselves. We control our emotions. We control how we think. And we do not let other people, their presence, their actions, their habits, or anything that they do affect how we feel and how we want to live our lives. So look at it for how it is. You can choose however you want to look at it. You can choose whatever you want. But realize it's okay to be selfish. Everybody wants something. Everybody wants to be the best version of themselves. You know what I'm saying? Even if they don't move in a way, they still want it. Just be willing to make the steps to improve yourself, get to that best self, and be a little selfish. That's all I'm saying. Remember, don't just be, stay optimistic. Have a great day. Peace.